Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. It's another beautiful Tuesday. Welcome to the D Experience. How have you been? Habari ya maisha, habari ya marriage. Mbona marriage ile imeendelea ODM and UDA? Yes. The country as unified, yeah, as far as the politicians are concerned. Naambiaga kila siku story ya politicians usiweke hata kwa maini hata kwa mbavu. Politics weka chini ya kiatu, kanyaga ukiendaga. A lot of you wa diehards hawawezi ungana, Ruto hawezi fanya kazi na Baba Rigathi alisema. Anywho, my name is Dio Presenter 001. Welcome to the D Experience. And today is an amazing day. We have a beautiful lady in the studio. I want to speak to ladies today. I want to speak to boy child. Kuna boy child wanapenda kazi ya makeup, unataka kujiendeleza, unataka kuwa na makeup place yako, unataka kuwa na spa, unataka kuwa resilient kwa maisha. This is the person you need to listen to and watch today. Where are you going to find us? On YouTube, The D Experience, Instagram, The D Experience, Facebook, The D Experience, and Makeup by Rose. She's also live, so make sure you tune into this interview later on. Najua kuna watu wa link. Di wapi link tutarusha. But saizi, karibu sana ndani ya The D Experience. Rose, how are you?
Hi, I'm good, my dear.
You're good?
Thank
Looking
you.
amazing.
Asante.
You know, sometimes what you see on social media is not what you see when you meet the person in person, but this is what we see on social media. Hakuna mali tunaweza sema ati ulifilter. This is you. How have you been?
I've been good, Mambo Mob. Been through a lot.
Yes.
I am good now. It's just, we thank God.
Habari ya biashara.
Biashara picking up. Of course, the politics imeumiza biashara kidogo, but we're trying to survive. Yeah, we are trying to survive. Yeah.
So, Beauty by Rose, Rose by Beauty, mukopoa, mambo imerudi sawa.
Tuko sambamba.
Where do we start from? Where were you born?
I was born in Meru. Okay. I was born in Meru in a place called Maua. Mimi nimetoka unanuko kwa Mira.
Yes.
Nimetoka huko kwa Mira.
Ndakupatia namba ya mtu mtakuwa friends.
Yeah, so
born in
that's
Meru,
I was born from a family of 7. I'm number 6.
All right.
Yes. So from a humble beginning, my mother was mwanabiashara. My dad was a farmer.
Yes.
Teacher and then farmer.
Okay.
Yeah.
Went to school in Meru?
Went to school in Meru and then also went to Chogoria. I've been all over the place.
Yes.
So I didn't grow up in Nairobi. Most people think mini born Tao. I am born Ushago.
Ulikuja na ukachanuka haraka.
Haraka sana.
Because kabla mtu aseme weni mtu wa Ocha, it will take some time. You've gelled in well
kabisa.
with Nairobians. Karibu.
Asante.
So when did you move to Nairobi?
I moved to Nairobi, I think around was it 2000? Yeah, 2000.
Okay.
2000.
Came to Nairobi in 2000 to work.
Yeah. So no, before I was actually very, very young, but I came to Nairobi because I felt like Meru was not my place. And then I kept telling my mom, I want to go to school, I want to do this. And then I had dreams of doing beauty. I have dreams before I even loved modeling.
Yes.
Like commercial modeling. So there's no way you could have done it in Ushago.
Yeah.
So
Ushago.
Yeah, utafanya wapi
Una modeli nini kwa shamba za Mira?
Ukika Meru labda uolewe na mtu wa Mira. Hakuna, there's no other option.
Mira iko na do mngekuwa export Somalia.
Hapana, mimi sitaki. So now I've always known this is what I wanted to do.
You wanted to be a makeup artist?
Yeah. Not actually. Actually, I'm not. You know, everyone keeps calling me a makeup artist. I can't even remember the last time nilifanyia mtu makeup. These days I do more. So what I've done is I wanted, Kitamba used to say I want to be a beautician. So my elder sister, who's the second born in the family, ran a salon. I used to look up to her. I remember like watching her. I was just, you know, when you watching someone, you're like, I thought my sister was the most beautiful person I had ever seen. She was so sure about what she was doing even at a very young age. I really wanted to do what my sister did, though my sister was a hairstylist. But me, I wanted to do the face.
The beauty part.
Yeah, whenever she did the hair, I was like, I can do something with the face. So I remember when we were in nursery school, me applying, when we were playing with my friends, nikiwapaka flowers kwa nini, when we are home, nawapaka uku, nawapaka charcoal. I knew what I wanted to do, but exactly. And I've never changed what I wanted to do.
Okay.
Yeah.
So here you are in Nairobi.
Yeah.
Have you come to do this thing you knew you wanted to do since you were young? Or what have you come to study in Nairobi?
In Nairobi, I've done more than I ever dreamt I could do.
So the first time when you came from Meru, where did you start from?
When I came from Meru, I actually aligned myself with a lady called Dr. Irene Joroge.
Yes.
So, you know, like in the beauty industry, you have to start from somewhere. You have to link yourself with someone who's already been there, like a mentor, someone who's done it. Yeah, so I used to read, like I remember saying every Saturday when I was back in Meru, and on Saturdays, I used to beg my mom to buy me the Saturday Nation because of the beauty pull out and the Sunday Nation because of the beauty articles written by one Dr. Irene Njoroge. So when I came to Nairobi, I looked for her.
Yes.
She was like, I don't have a job for you, but you can be my model. I was like, okay, I have to start from somewhere. I actually wasn't even getting paid. I actually worked for Nairobi for a very long time in Nairobi, bila kulipwa,
Yes.
bila lunch.
Ile siku moja
As
nitamake.
in, hauna lunch. As in, for me, I believe in being humble and learning. Go through the pain, go through the fire until you learn. Because you have to
look
learn.
at the bigger picture.
Exactly.
Uko mbele.
Kabisa. As in, where do I want to be? Because I really wanted to be like her.
Yes.
I never imagined I would be what I am today. So for me, I actually really wanted to do the makeup part and skincare. So I started with skincare. I actually even used to do door-to-door facials, Zamkono.
Yes.
And then I started doing makeup. Pole pole. But then I didn't have a kit. So Dr. Irene Njoroge had a kit.
Yes.
So nilikuwa nairentisha. Nilikuwa naichukua nalipa like 500 bob. Nachukua na kwanza nilichukua
na kwenda kufanya facial unalipishaje? For you to get that 500
bob.
So lazima ufanye kadhaa.
For you to be able to make
ulipe 500 ya kit.
Exactly. It was tough. I'm telling you, it was tough.
Where were you staying at that point?
In Umoja.
Okay.
In a single room.
So your artists, your clients were in Umoja.
No. My clients, I was going to them. I remember
But
even one of them was a principal in a certain high school. Yes. I used to go over there and do her facial in the office.
So this is your fare, back and forth.
Yes.
Ulipe kiti ya Irene.
Hakuna lunch, hakuna kukula lunch.
Na ubaki na kitu.
Na nibaki na kitu. So most of the times nilikuwa na it's either nitembe kukuja tao ama nitembe kurudi Umoja.
Ulipe moja.
So I used to walk. It's either when I'm too tired, I pay like 10 bob, napanda matatu inanifikisha mahali, alafu the rest of the nini I
For how long did you do that?
I did it for like 3 years.
Okay.
For like 3 years. You see, the one thing that people don't understand, I think I was just talking about this with my team, there's so much entitlement. Na hii generation ya sahi. And then sasa, as in sometimes I get really, you see, you can even see a DM enye mtu ananitumia na shindo
Kazi yake ama huyu anaomba.
Where do you think we are living? Unasikia mtu anakuambia, I will pay for training if you promise to give me a job. You have to promise me. I'm like, oh my God, kwani where is she living? And right now, people don't understand. Yes. Right now, opportunities are there, but it is very hard to get there, especially with the wrong attitude. You have to have the right attitude. And people can tell you, oh, you're a beautiful girl, you can do this. Kuna shortcuts all over the place. But shortcuts, trust me, you will never even forgive yourself. Na nasemanga kuna kitu tamu kama 50 bob yako yenye umetafuta the right.
And that is what a lot of women do not understand. The sooner they do, the better for them. So this is you 3 years doing door-to-door, trying to set foot in Nairobi, still living in Umoja. 3 years later, where does Rose get to? 3 years later,
so now I'm trying, okay, people know me, but not that much. I was actually even using a different name. So I'm like, I realized that in the beauty industry, people have to know you.
Yes.
It's like you're underwater, so you have to come up for air for someone to see you.
Yes.
So I started, I started going door to door, big companies trying to get a job, trying to get a gig. I remember going to the Nation Center, nafukuzwa.
Unataka kukuwa makeup artist.
Nataka kuongea na editor. Hata sijui kuongea. Nataka kuongea na editor. Uko na interview me. Do I even know like that I needed an interview? I remember nilifukuzwa Nation Center mpaka ikafika mahali wakanizoea. Mpaka they actually had to give me audience. So when I went, they were like, so now kitambo, it's not like now where someone will be like, send me your Instagram handle or my Facebook. I see what you've done. Before people are like, show me your portfolio. Do I know what a portfolio is? Mimi nimetoka Meru. Sijui. So me, I would beg. I was literally begging, please give me a chance. Give me someone to do makeup on. You see my work. I'm telling you, it took a long time for the Nation to agree.
Even one of them
to agree. So when they saw my work, they were like, okay, but and then there's a trick companies use. Have you done a celebrity? No. I don't even know any celebrity. So they're like, so now we normally work with celebrity makeup artists. So what you will do, you will work for us for free. I worked for a year, 12 months for free. Nimefungiwa nyumba. Nikifanya zile za unaitwa, they have clients, they have like whatever guests. Unaitwa, and then for the Nation, also for the Nation newspaper, I did for a year without pay. Now the hardest part was me paying my rent. Nakwambia mamangu tulisumbuka.
On a whole year plus, landlord kama anaishi hapo, anajua unatokaga unaenda job, na unarudi jioni, how do you start explaining that I do not have money to pay your house?
I used to do things on the side. Nimeuza nyanya korogosho, nimeuza vitunguu korogosho, nimeuza mtindoa, I sold popcorns and choma sausage, smokies, ile pasua on the road. So utafanya nini?
Lakini ukijiintroduce kwa watu na mimi ni makeup artist,
mimi ni makeup artist, lakini
Mm.
huko unapigwa na upepo kwa barabara. But what can you do? I believe in you know, success is like a ladder.
Yes.
Ni kama ngazi. Unapanda step by step. You miss one step, utavunjika mguu.
Of course.
So that's what I did. I decided I am going to persevere. I will take all the humiliation because people really tried to bring me down, to humiliate me. I was really small, but I took it like a champ.
Yes.
And that's why I'm
So
here
you've
today.
done your bit on the ladder,
Yes.
you've done your bit on the graph. There are times you thought nime make it, unarudi tena nyuma 10 steps, but you dust
Kabisa,
yourself and you
nimerudi
wake up.
Meru twice. I went to Meru twice. The second time I stayed in Meru for a whole year. So ni mamangu akaniambia, Rose, I'm not sending you any more fare because my mom used to kusaidia, and my mom sasa ni mtu wa you know, anaenda kwa chama na niombe, akaniambia, Rose, hapana. Number one, what are you doing? What are you doing? I remember one time, there's a time my auntie went and told everyone, my dad's name is Isaiah Ntong'Ondu, went and told everyone, mtoto wa Ntong'Ondu hakuna kitu anafanya Nairobi, ni umalaya, ni kuzunguka tu. Because you see, I used to go, I didn't have a makeup kit, so I used to have, remember that green paper bag with the
Marlboro na calendar.
Bas, yeah, a calendar. That's why I used to put my kidogo fake products.
Yes.
So alikuwa anaona natoka narudi. And then people in shags, they think when you Nairobi you need to have a briefcase, a big job. So mi natoka narudi jioni, anashindwa ametoka wapi. Mi nimetoka kuhasu. Let me tell you, I've even sold, hizi nini za kunyoa, nimeuza door to door kwa vinyozi. I was trying everything just to put things together for me to continue. Everything that I was doing was building towards my beauty dream, having an empire. Yeah.
So you've done all that. You thought you'd made it when you got into Nation Media, but bado. At what point do you realize this 1 year plus niko hapa, hakuna siku watu wataini employ permanent, hakuna siku watu watainilipa?
Wakati nilifungiwa nyumba so many times, I had to quit it. I had to quit because now hata siku kuwa naweza kulipa rent. It got to a point where my landlord was like, sasa umenichosha. Yes, that's the second time when I went back to Meru. So when I went back to Meru, my mom is looking at me. I knew, just looking at my mom, the way she was talking to me, I knew hata nipatia fare ya kurudi. I remember crying. I said, after 6 months, I went and spoke to her, nikamwambia, Mom, I'm not going to ask you for money to go back to Nairobi. Kitu na kuomba tu kwa chama, niombe tu 3,000 shillings. So for me, I'm very business minded. I see opportunities everywhere. So kulikuwa na baridi, ilikuwa around June, July. So nikamwambia mama aje, and then nikaenda nikaona venye watu wanauza makaa. Nikamwambia mama nitafutie, I buy a couple of sacks of makaa, and then I find my own money to go back to Nairobi. She really fought me for like a couple of days, akanambia ndio hii ndio pesa ya mwisho utapata kutoka kwangu. Usitawahi kupea pesa tena Rose, because unaniaibisha. That's what mothers say. I bought sacks of makaa, and then because I knew I'm going back to Nairobi, I bought gloves. Nimenunua basin. Nimenunua basin, nikaanza kuzia watu na mkebe na basin na sacks. Within 3 months, I was a supplier of my area. Oh, wow. And that's how I saved up, left my mom with some money, and came back to Nairobi and never went back to Meru.
Yes. Came back to Nairobi na pesa ya makaa.
Nikaendelea sasa. Now I came back, bought kidogo makeup, got another bed sitter. Now bed sitter sasa siko kwa single room yenye choo iko nje. Sasa niko na choo yangu ndani.
Uko yourself confused.
And then sasa I came back and I said to myself, I am never going to go back to Meru. Sirudi tena. So I realized I didn't have a plan. I was just nilikuwa na survive too. So I came up with a plan. So instead of going door to door like kwa salons, I would go to pale poster. Naenda kwa yellow pages. Those days akuwa na social media. Naenda kwa yellow pages nachukua, and then I call. So nilikuwa naomba, as in nilikuwa mpaka na pesa ya kupiga hizo phone calls. Hi, my name is Rose, so sasa I'm working with interviews. Si huko Nation walinifunza story ya interviews. Could you give me like 5 minutes? I tell you what I do, and that's how I started. So because I didn't have a place of my own, I went, there's one salon, pale Gilfil, and the name of the guy is James, an amazing friend till today. I found him, I found him, nikamwambia, all I'm asking is, I don't have my own place. I want you to give me just space. Whenever I have a client, you can take like 20% of whatever. And that's how I started. Yes. So watu wakaanza kuninotice hata pa kwa salon. So I was doing that with like 3 salons. So whenever I have a client, naenda kwa hizo salons, napakia makeup hapo. I talk to my clients over there. And then the owner became a very good friend of mine. Akaanza hata kunipatia gigs like that. And that's how I made a name. And then I discovered Facebook. And then I put up my profile, Pole
page.
Pole, and then people started knowing me. And then what completely changed the name, I started working for Susie Beauty. Yes. So Susie, we found each other on social media. So when I went to her, I did an interview, and the interview was me doing someone's face. She was really impressed. So I started as a sales girl. Remember Anijui? So I told her, I'm very good at this. I'm very good at selling and stuff like that. So at Susie Beauty, I went from being a sales girl. Within 3 months, I was a manager. I was a retail manager. Within another couple of months, I was a general manager. Within a few months, I was running everything at Susie Beauty.
Yes.
So I can say Susie Beauty helped me break into the industry.
Yes.
Because I met so many politicians, like every celebrity I did.
And
some
you
of
also
the
pushed yourself.
Yeah.
Because within a short time, you've been moved to this position. Another short time, you've been moved to this position.
Yeah.
When was Makeup by Rose born?
Makeup by Rose, 16 years ago. That's, was it 2006, 2007? Yes. But before hata haiku inaitwa Makeup by Rose, nilikuwa najiita Rose's Real Makeup, aki nimebadilisha majina. You know, I used to say, Kitambo, I loved the Spanish language. Kwanza mpaka I took Spanish. So,
Director, utatuua na winter.
Baridi.
Let him switch it off. So you had several names.
So now, let me tell you why I called myself Rosie's Real Makeup.
Yes.
I loved ushaona zile programs za Alejandro. Aki, I always said I'll get married to Alejandro. I said I am going to go to Mexico. Na naolewa na mwenye anakaa. So I love the Spanish language because of that. I ended up changing my name and everything, and then Makeup by Rose was born just a year after.
Yes.
And then Pole Pole started telling myself, like every big event I tried to get in, like I would find out who's involved. Can I please come? I'll do everything for free. Yes. And that's how I sold myself. And that's the issue we have today. Aki D, let me tell you, the number of messages my team can tell you, the number of messages, I have over 2,000, 3,000 unread messages zenye tunashindwa tutaambia watu nini. As in people, the entitlement. People want things on us. Hakuna mtu anataka kufanya kazi. As in someone is like, no, some even demand. Yes. Someone is like, hi, this is what I've done. I've trained in this. I'm very good at makeup. This is my CV. I want a job with you. And then this is a position I want. Kuna hata mwingine, the messages that I get. Kuna mwingine anakuambia, hi, my name is so-and-so. Have seen you here and here. I know you're a big company. I'm asking for 300K. And this is how I'm going to pay you. This is my M-Pesa number. I'm waiting.
Waiting for what?
Kuna wengine mpaka wana lose patience, unasikia anakuambia I'm still waiting. I mean, I don't know. As in, let me tell you, if it was that easy, I would have been so far.
All of us.
So far.
That is, but let me tell you, if that is how things would have been far. But if that is the kind of attitude we carried from way back, tungekuwa tulirudi ushago.
Oh my gosh.
Watoto wa saizi wataki kunyenyekea, watoto wa saizi si wa humble, watoto wa saizi wanataka waamke asubuhi na drive gari kesho.
Exactly.
Anataka
na si gari hivi.
No. Akidrive gari anataka kuwa amehama ameenda kuishi Runda.
Oh my God.
It does not work like that.
It doesn't.
You've persevered. You've sold things some of us are not very proud to talk about. We've done things, you tell these people and they think it's a joke. And there you are, Makeup by Rose is born, but Auja make it. Because most of us got to know you just the other day. How long did it take until useme one day you had a client who's the kind of client you're looking up to, the kind of client, celeb, wacha tuweke hapo. Mtu ulipaka ukasema Rose nimefika, sasa hapa nimeanza.
Let me tell you, I think the first one that really shook me kidogo is when I did Fidel Odinga's wedding.
Yes.
Let me tell you, I didn't even know who the client was. So I'm seated in there. So someone had called me. She said, Rose, there's this wedding and they want you. Can you come? So I go to a certain place. So even the place, the way it looked, nilijua tu client ni mzito. So me, I'm seated over there. Kidogo, Raila walks in. Number one, my heart dropped. Yeah, Number one, all my confidence went. So I'm like, whoever this is, it's a big person. Kidogo, Fidel walks with a fiance.
Yes.
Let me tell you, sijawahi shtuka hivyo. Even doing the makeup, nilikuwa natetemeka. But I was like, God, I'm going to do this. I've done some people that, like these days, I don't even do celebrities. Because most of the time, celebrities ataki kulipa. So for me, I don't do unless you're giving me value. Let me tell you, I have no issue with celebrities. No, this is the thing. You cannot come to me right now when I've worked, so Nasi Maringo, listen to me. When I've worked so hard on my brand for 16 good years, I have paid my dues.
Yes, nikwambie nipake
Ukuje kwangu,
mention kwa page yangu.
Start mention. Thank you for saying that. Mimi unimension. Na si maringo. Cause, you see, if it's a name, I've built a name for
Nani akujui?
Kuja kwangu, niambie, you see like this, I'm getting value.
Yes.
Niambie, Rose, I have this event. Come, do my makeup. This is how I'm going to give you value.
Yes.
Let
us have that discussion.
Exactly. And I am good. Lakini usiniambie, I will mention you. Just saying makeup by Rose will pana.
Number one, I've wasted two. Anachukuaga wigs za watu anaambia mention. On a good day, nikifanya funguka na didn't hang na pegs to songe. No, that habit is there. A lot of people are talking about it.
And I've fallen out with very many celebrities. I used to do almost everyone.
Yes.
I have done almost every celebrity in Kenya.
So you made when you made it big and you felt like nimefika ulipofanya wedding ya Fidel.
Ya Fidel.
Ulilipwa pesa ngapi?
No, it was good. It was
vizuri.
Okay, at that time I made more than 100k. Let me just tell you that.
For makeup. Nini mwaka gani?
Na kitambo. Wedding ya Fidel ilikuwa kitambo sana. I think my son was like 2. My son is 11 now.
Saizi ukifanya makeup ya the who's who. Forget celebrities.
I have a rate card.
Yes.
So I have a rate. Depends on what the occasion is. Like for me, a bride, I am actually not expensive. Bride, I only charge 40k. For the bride.
Bride package.
Each made 7k. Now, Bado, I've been here for 16 years. There are people who've been there less years than me, they charge more. Mimi nile, I look at. These days, I like, if I take a job, it really has to add value to me. If you call me very early in the morning, you have to pay for my time kuamka hiyo asubuhi. If you call me out on Nairobi, you have to pay me. Because mi najulizanga, nikikaa pale makeup by Rose, nimefanya powder brows, nimefanya skin tags, I can easily make 300 money.
So if you can't give me that money, na unaniita Mombasa.
Umenishanita Mombasa, I've lost a day ya kwenda, a day ya kurudi, a day ya kunini, 3 days. If it's not making financial sense to me, I am not going to come. I will tell you vizuri. So if you call me to speak in an event, let's say training a company, and then I have my rate card.
Yes.
Okay? So like 1 hour, 1 to 2 hours, I charge 250. Now some people don't complain, others complain. So number one, you've called me there's a reason you've called me. Na sijaanza, and I keep saying, I'm not blowing my own horn, but I know what value I bring to you.
Do you know what I normally say?
Yeah.
If it reaches a point, you've worked for it, you've earned it,
Yeah.
you've gone to, let's say, to hell and back for it,
Yeah.
blow your horn.
Kabisa.
Blow your horn. Make noise about it.
'Cause there are
Let them say
days.
you're bragging, because ukilala kwa self-confused,
Self-confused, I like that.
Self-confused, unajua ni pali unapika hapa, unalala hapa, umeka extension cable, unaweza pita na cable, umetoka out kutege wangukie githeri yangukie choo, uflash. That is it. Everything like is that. At your
kabisa.
Kila kitu iko hapa. Ukiwa na tabu, ulikuwa iko kila mahali imejiandika. Says you can make it. You don't have to hide.
And people are like, there's a client. Let me tell you, I hear things from clients. You see, sometimes client will be like, I have a team. People are like, Rose, uko na maringo siku hizi tunapiga simu huyu anashika. Now, let's say upige simu unataka kuongea na ni vitu zenye reception wanaweza kupatia. I can't deal with 100 people in a day by myself.
Levels.
There's a reason I have 2 PAs.
Babe, you level
There's
up.
a reason I work
Even
with
the first time I looked for you, I did not speak to you directly. I spoke to someone else. And you cannot do all these things by yourself. I normally say this thing.
Yeah.
If God has blessed me with this platform, the D experience,
Yeah.
it's paying me.
Yeah.
Sitatoka hapa nifike kwa nyumba nianze kupika ugali.
Of course.
Niko na house manager.
Exactly.
Umenielewa?
Yeah.
Sitatoka kwa nyumba nikimbia hapa nifike nitoke job nikimbie nianze kuendea nisi wangu shule
Hapana.
nianze kufikiria Leila alifanya nini.
You have people
If
that
God
can do
has
that
given
for
it
you.
to you, and these people you've created an employment for them.
Kabisa.
So whoever who wants to speak down unaringa naringa.
Let me tell you.
Umebadilika. Mimi si ule Rose nilikuwa nauza makaa.
And I tell my clients, would you rather you call, I'm busy with a client.
Uwache.
I don't pick up, utona sasa nikaa nimekulenga. Ama someone picks up and takes the message and makes sure I get that message and get back to you. So kuna clients, I've lost clients because of that. A client akishika, like my PA answers my phone, they get really, really offended.
Ako happy. They are feeling like you're rude.
Nimemweka chini. I'm like, imagine nimefanya hivyo so that you still get the attention.
Exactly. And normally, you do return the call.
Yes,
because
I do.
you returned
Yes.
mine. Not even knowing who it was, but you did. You mentioned a baby somewhere when you're talking about doing Fidel's, Fidel's wedding. Let's talk family.
Yeah.
Let's talk marriage. Being a breadwinner for 14 years,
Yeah.
kwanza tunafaa kukuwekea monument. Sijui tukuweke monument kando ya Dedan Kimathi.
Oh my God.
How many babies do you have?
I have 2. I have an 11-year-old son and an 8-year-old daughter.
Okay.
She's the one, Rubiella Beauty.
Yes.
Her name is Rubiella.
Yes. So 2 babies.
Yeah, 2 babies.
Mfadhili?
No, I am the mfadhili.
You're the mfadhili.
I am the mfadhili. I am the
single mom.
Single mom, yes. Single mom, divorced.
Right.
Yeah.
Are you available to mingle?
Happily divorced, yes.
Are you available to mingle? Are you seeing someone? Najua saizi watu wanaweza kuwa nakona hapo waseme, nitupatie namba ya ule mresh ni kwa available, baridi.
It's complicated.
Roho isisukume damu peke yake pia ipende.
Character development zimestroki.
Umesema umenyorosha.
Tumenyorosha vibaya sana huku nje. So I am in a relationship.
Yes.
It's complicated. Let me just say that. Yeah. Still trying. You know, I just came out of something.
Yes.
So I'm still trying to find my way.
Take your time.
Yeah,
You've
taking
been
my
there,
time. Yeah.
Done that, done for that. You've done a number of interviews, so I'm not going to go back to your marriage journey and what happened. People just know this chick was married for 14 years, very loyal. She supported the man to the core. Mukisema tunakulaga pesa yenyu, kuna wale pia ukula yetu ya Rozi ilikulwa. Aturudi hapo kumuumiza roho, tunasonga. Let us speak about something that I'll take you a little bit back.
Yeah.
You've had a number of girls that you've employed.
Yes.
You've had girls that broke your heart.
Yes.
You put it all over social media, those that stole from you, those that left you at a bad place. I'd love to know the ending.
The ending
Did
now.
they pay you? Did they get jailed?
They have
Did you
nothing.
forgive them?
They have nothing. So I decided, I won't say I decided to forgive. I have it pending.
Unasema tu kuna siku.
Nangoja tu mtu anisikume kidogo. You know, the people talk about, like, people on social media were like, I'm a very forgiving person, by the way. Spendangi kubeba vitu kwa roho. I believe in moving forward.
Yes.
But now this is the thing. Ukishaniibia, alafu bado unajaribu kuniibia tena ukikuwa nje. You're trying to set me up. You know, people don't understand the things that I've been through after. Some things I'll never speak about. People have actually even tried to set me up in very bad ways after I fired them. It was bad. It got to a point where I had to actually hire
a security.
No, not security, a bodyguard, armed bodyguard. Na hiyo ni DCI wameniambia.
Au ni watu wamekuibia na bado wanakutafutia watu wa kukumaliza.
Some of them were trying to get people to finish me. So it got really bad. I could not even go to my car. I stopped driving for a while, for a couple of months. So I had a driver. So ata gari singe ipandia mbali because it was really bad. I had actually one DCI who was calling me every day. Rose, umefika home. Rose, umefika job. Umefika home. Actually, there's one time after the DCI actually forced me to stay home, not to go. Kuna kitu, something was just about to come up. I was being set up. So this is the thing. You see, for me, I worked with some of those girls for like 7 years. And for me, I'm very loyal. I am so loyal, D, it's a weakness.
Yes.
I am so loyal. It's just in me. I don't know how to treat people bad. I even my new staff right now, I've come to love these girls. I treat them like family.
They are family.
It's a weakness.
You spend almost the whole day in the office and you're with them.
It's a good thing and a bad thing. So, you see, like I was going through some personal stuff that some of the staff knew. So they used that. So walijua kwa najua Rose amegonjeka, nerves hazifanyi. She's on medication that knocks her out. So they took advantage. So all this time, even when I took people to like a 5-day paid vacation in Diani, they were stealing millions. These girls were stealing more than 2.5 million a month. So biashara imeanza kwenda chini. And you can imagine, like a PA is very close to you. A PA, and there's nothing you can do about it. Yes. PA lazima ajue vitu zako zingine za finances. PA akona simu yako. Though now I separated my personal phone. Yes. My personal phones na za biashara.
Yes.
But you see, there's some things awezi sema PA sione. Like, I won't lie to you. My PAs right now, they've gotten it a little bit hard. Because walinipata roho imekuwa ngumi kidogo. Yes. So I put up a wall. So them penetrating, it was very hard for them. I kept going back and telling God, please help me. I don't know what I'm going to do.
I don't want to treat these people badly. I don't want to carry the pain from the past.
Exactly. Because I was carrying a lot of pain. I was carrying a lot of resentment, not for them. But I was like, kama wengine wamenifanya hivi, mbona hawatanifanya hivi, you see? But let me tell you, D, whatever happened to me was a blessing in disguise. Yes. Oh my goodness. It was a huge blessing. Because you see, I found out in December. Hizi vitu kumbe zilikuwa zishafanyika kutoka 2021.
Unakuja kujua
nimekuja kujua in 2023 December hizi vitu zimehappen, but 2023 kuanzia January kwenda December ndio niliibiwa proper. Hiyo sasa niliibiwa proper. You can imagine people pocketing like 2 million, 2.5 million a month. I almost went bankrupt. Unajua imefika mahali nashindwa kulipa rent. I am sick. Let me tell you, venye nilikuja kufind out, ugonjwa ilinitoka. Sijui ugonjwa nilipona. I was out of medication and everything. But then I pushed myself because I didn't close even for a day because I had to. And then the hardest thing, I have like other new girls, over 10 girls, new ones that I have to train, that I have to start trusting and everything.
Yes.
Then God had my prayers and gave me good people. But it's been hard. It wasn't easy. That's why you see it when you call me, I could not function.
Yeah, then bado siko sawa, I'm dealing with a lot.
I was dealing with a lot. There are days when I used to go home and cry.
Someone pockets 2.5.
Yeah.
But by doing what?
Hey.
Is it by doing makeup? Is it by going to do your clients their makeup in their homes?
At Makeup by Rose, we have so many things that we do. That's why I'm telling you I'm not a makeup artist.
Yes.
Apart from doing the makeup, I run a makeup school. Uko na students wanalipa kitu kama 55,000 per person. Walikuwa wanagongo wanalipa mpaka 60. Walikuwa wanalipishwa mpaka pesa ya graduation yenye mimi silipishagi 15k per student. So you can imagine now, in a month we have like, let's say 100 students on the list. Aya, kuna products. Kwa skincare, no, by products, sell a lot. The soap itself is gold.
Yes.
My Kojic soap. You can imagine now, I was moving like in a day, there are days I was moving 500 pieces of the soap.
I remember chatting you about the
Yeah.
soap in 1975
Yeah.
when I don't even thought there's a day I'll come and host you.
So that I have 21.
Kuna vitu mob, kuna products, kuna services.
Huko nyuma, facial, as in Makeup by Rose is so big, people don't even
Did
understand.
you have an accountant then?
I
Did you
had
have a
an
manager?
accountant, not a full one.
Okay.
So I
Part-time.
had a supervisor, not a manager. Now I
Okay.
have a manager, I have an auditor, I have a full-time accountant.
You have a supervisor, you have a prefect.
I have 2 PAs. Sahi, niko mpaka na DCI. Sahi, so
I saw that nimekukuta pale chini parking, and I'm like, okay, oops. First, the guest is here before me.
Before the host.
Alafu nikaona kerende, I'm like, okay.
I work with a crew.
This
Let me
chick
tell you
comes with a whole crew, camera, nini.
Yeah. So, let me tell you, I don't hate those girls,
Yes.
even now.
Yes.
I just hate what they did. And unajua, it's people that I took like my family. Before I could not talk without crying about this. Because
You've healed.
I remember, you know, like, it's very easy kushika mtu, hata kama ujui kwake,
Yes.
na utility.
Utampata.
You know, DCI wanampigia, Rose tumbebe leo usiku, na kana, I think about it, I think about the things we've been through, I'm like, no. So hata now, I have not closed the case. Nimeiacha pending. Nangoja mtu anisukume. Kidogo tu. I'm waiting for someone to try something, which I bring to God. They don't, because now I won't let it go.
Have you forgiven?
Forgiven, I wouldn't say I've forgiven. I've kind of, ndaieka aje.
Umewatoa kwa roho?
It's sort of nimewatoa kwa roho. Siwabe, because let me tell you, you know, people thought I was going to go under. That's what, even after they were doing TikToks, very happy thinking I was going down. Actually, nilikuwa nashinda nikitumwa TikToks wenye wameweka. Very personalized attacks.
Yes, hii message ni yako.
Some of them. Aki, let me tell you, God has blessed me. Makeup by Rose is 100 times
Than
more
what?
what it was. I could not imagine, like, after December, I could be here. As in the way my company has grown, I cannot even imagine. Sometimes I wake up, I think I'm dreaming. The opportunities.
If any of them comes and ni makosa ilifanyika, nisamee mam, nirudishe job.
Let me tell you what people don't understand. Unajua, you know, I don't know who advises these young girls. Actually, they are very stupid. Do you know they actually, they all sent me on WhatsApp messages admitting to everything. Na nikitaka kutumiza WhatsApp messages na letters, they sent me letters on email. I'm sorry I stole from you. How much were you stealing? Ni hii na hii na hii. Na unaona mshenzi anaenda pale anashoot TikTok. What if I decided to use that? Mpaka makarao alikuwa anambia, Rose, why can't you use this? Uwafunge. Niko na, as in M-Pesa. Hey, let me
you have all
you.
the details.
I have all the details.
If today you decide...
It's only that I am who I am. But I'm saying this. If they try anything right now, I am going to go na sitaacha.
If they try anything, like send you the messages on TikTok or...
No, the TikTok, that you new toto. You know,
they
still
can do whatever
stupid, they're
they
still
want.
growing.
Yes.
You know, you can tell the level of of someone,
immaturity.
intelligence and immaturity
Yes.
of someone. So I let that slide. I'm that kind of a person. But I can say I forgive to an extent, but it's still pending. Still right. I'm forgiven fully. Because again, staki kuwa mjinga. Once bitten, twice
shy.
Yeah.
Yes, biashara imerudi, we thank God.
Yeah.
Let's you've been there. You've gone through the highs and lows of marriage until when you decided to get divorced, until you decided it's a wrap. There are some young girls out here leo ukimwambia asijaribu kufikiria harusi saizi anaweza kukula. Can you kindly speak to these girls?
Oh my gosh. Let me tell you, you know, I think sometimes I do these interviews, men wananichukia wanaona Rose is anti-boy child. Rose anataka to divorce kama ye. No, marriage is a beautiful thing if you get the right person.
Yes.
I wasn't with the right person. I blame myself. I don't blame him. I actually don't blame him.
You went in blindly and myself. So fast. You made pressure push you to what you're not ready for.
I went in stupidly. I wasn't in love. I tried to love. The person you're trying to love is like this, like this. I don't want to get into it.
Yes.
But for the young girls, I even tell these ones.
Actually, let's say young women.
For the young women.
Because young girls, but young women
for
who
the
are
young
looking
women,
to get
this
married.
is what I can tell them. If you're looking to get married, Aki, please, you have to be, what can I say? I believe in energies. You have to be on the same level.
Energies have to align.
Kabisa. If roho yako ukisikia inashtuka every day inakataa wachana na hiyo kitu. Na historia kushinda. These days people are rushing to do weddings just for show off.
Yeah.
Unakaa na mtu because you see there's a difference when you're dating someone and when you're actually living in the same house with them.
A very big difference.
Ukienda unaanza unashindwa Jehova. Ni nini nilifanya? Saizo you've already signed.
Yes.
Mimi like after I was like if I could have done anything to go back mali nilienda kwa AG nikasai hata ilikuwa nakaa najiambia nini sikufanya kama we what is wrong with me because you know if someone wants to drag you they will drag you my friend.
Yes.
Now the part is they might drag you, it is pesa yako. If someone puts something kotini lazima ujibu, hiyo ni pesa. Yes. Lawyer. You know, for the young girls, do not rush into relationships, do not rush into marriage. Yes. Na ukiona red flags, usingoje kuona red flag ya 10, jitoe.
Tunazionaga tunasema nitamchange.
Hapana, you cannot change someone.
Ule dem mwingine ndio alikuwa mwezi. Mimi I'm different.
You cannot change people.
Yes.
It's very hard.
You cannot change a grown man.
And let me tell you, take someone around your family.
Yes.
See how they behave. My mom warned me. Mamangu told me something before she died. Rose utalia. Aliniambia Rose utalia. Jua hii kitu yenye umejiingiza. Aliniambia Rose, you have made the biggest mistake of your entire life.
And
my mom didn't talk to me for that. Yeah, and cried. I cried. And too bad this happened when my mom was already dead. My mom would have helped me kidogo. You see now, it was too painful because my mom wasn't there. Yes. I have no mother, I have no father. Utalilia nani?
There's no person you can go back to in as much as atakwambia I told you, but when mtoto wake atakuchukua.
And again I repeat, I'm at a part in my life right now. I don't actually blame him. I blame me.
Yes.
I made this mistake.
And that is what so many people do not accept.
Yes.
We like throwing blame at this man did this to me, this man did that.
You've
taken liability.
I knew the kind of person this person was. But
from the onset.
From the onset. Na bado nilienda nikasign karatasi.
Si wewe ndio wale wandamchange.
Sasa mimi I thought I was punishing my mother.
Mamangu amesema yeye itawaka.
No, I remember my mother and my auntie. So me, I was very focused, even when I was very young. So like my younger sister, she alikuwa na boyfriend. Mimi sina. And then what wananiuliza, why don't you have a boyfriend? Yes. And you're pretty and everything. Me, I'm like, no, I'm focused. Once I have my money, once I have my career set. And then I remember one time I hear my mother and my auntie talking. They're saying, ama ni wale. So they didn't know what a lesbian is. Wanasema, ama awa ni wale wenye wanapendanga wanawake. Aki, I cried. I cried. So people thought, some people even now, because I don't talk about my relationship, they're like, ama Rose unakuanga lesbian.
So you wanted to change that narrative.
Exactly. Let me tell you, a week haikuisha nilikuwa kwa AG with someone that I didn't know.
Alikuwa na doa mani wewe ulienda ukafinance kila kitu.
My friend, mimi hata ni mimi nilinunua ring ya
babe. Unasema ulipenda kuanzia kwa kichwa mpaka kwa kisigino.
No, sikupenda. Aki, I'm sorry, I'm saying this, I was not in love. Yeah. I'm saying this and I even told him I was not in love, but I tried. You know, there's something, there's a difference between being in love and caring for someone. When you've been with someone, ata your house help. Ata your house help. Umekaa na yeye. No, you're not in love with them, but since you umekaa na yeye for so long, you care for them.
Yes.
It's like the way I felt when I let go of my XPA mwenye nimeachilia juzi. Ata my team is like, Rose, you will heal. It took me a while. I took a hit.
Mazoea ni mabaya Waswahili wanasema.
Ukishaka na mtu unampenda, you know how the person laughs, you know how the person is and everything. You understand? So for me, what I can tell young people is, and the young women, Aki, please stop rushing into these things and stop getting married for money. I was a financier. I was a sponsor. And for me, this is what I believe. Acha kunichekelea kidi. Listen, this is what I believe. I believe in hata si lazima nikuwe na mtu akona pesa. Yes. Naweza muinua.
Unajua mimi nacheka uliamua kuflip the coin
Yeah,
like women
I
tumezoea
started businesses for
wacha-
him,
yes.
zinaanguka. Anaangusha, analewa yote na mwanzishia
Huu ni
biashara
wangu, wacha
ingine.
tuanze
And
tena.
then nile again I repeat, I wasn't in love but I cared for him. Nile naona anakuja ananiambia watu wananichekela huko nje, watu wanasema wewe ndio unanipeanga pesa, biashara imeanguka. I start another one for him to stop the people talking.
Yes.
Again, I don't want to look like a bad wife. You understand?
Yes.
So again, I do not blame him. These days, I blame myself. It was all my fault.
Young women, do not be in a rush to get married.
Do not be in a rush to get married. Please take your time. Please take this person around your family, around your friends. Hear what your friends have to say. Sisemi kila kitu yote your friends and your family watasema iko right. Let the people also pick up on his energy.
Yes.
Waone mtu atakwambia kuna kitu umeona. You know some things, sometimes when you're focused on something, you become blind to other things.
Yes.
So it's good to have this person and alafu sikiza venye mtu anaongea. How does this person behave when you're just the two of you? You know, actually, when you talk about the future, what does this person? Alafu, this is the thing. I'm not for girls looking for men with money, but find someone, hata kama mnaanza from zero, someone actually focused on you two building an empire. Exactly. Imagine nilikuwa nimeolewa na mtu kama mimi. Sasa ningekuwa na private jet. Ningekuwa
sasa ungekuwa umekaa hapa na kupataje kukuja interview hapa?
Ningekuita tu mali niko, ungechukuliwa na nani? Ungechukuliwa na ndege yangu na chopa. Let me tell you, me this is what I believe. A woman can do anything they said, and you don't need like a man giving you money. I believe in that. Na mamangu alikuwa ananiambianga kitu. Hakuna kitu kama mwanamke mwenye akona pesa yake. I'm not saying there are some women obviously who get it and get disrespectful. I'm not for that. I'm saying there's nothing as good as someone. You see me, the way I take care of my kids. I'm a woman. Most people, I've put a post, watu wanasema, huyu akona sponsor, huyu kuna mwanaume. Ningekuwa na mwanaume na sponsor me with my brain, sahi ningekuwa na private jet, ningekuwa, anyway.
Ungekuwa mbali.
Sana.
So ladies, you've been told, usiwe na haraka, jipange.
Kapsa.
Kuwa na pesa yako. Usiingie blindly. Differentiate love and sympathy.
Hey.
Jua huyu ni kumurumia na muhurumia, alafu red flags zinakuwaga on the onset, usiziignore. You cannot change a grown man. Imagine mtu ako na meno 32 na Adam Sebo kubwa. Adam Sebo ni kubwa kama nazi. Unaanzaje kuambia mbaba ama mwanaume abadilike? It comes from the person himself.
Yeah.
Ni yeye mwenyewe anafanya maamuzi, nataka kubadilika ama sibadiliki. Yeah. Of late I've seen you're doing different events.
Yeah.
You're speaking in different events. I mean, have you turned out to be a motivational speaker, or what do you do in these events? What are you telling people? What are you telling girls? It's something that I love. So somebody out there might just be seeing that Rosa kwa event, anaongelea nini, unafundisha nini. Before we come to your school of makeup and what have you, the events that you go to as a speaker, what message are you taking there?
So for me, it's my story.
Yes.
And my story, not my marriage story, but my story from humble beginnings, from
to
having
success.
nothing to success. Because I believe that women, as much as tunasema women empowerment, women bado hawapatiwi the right information on how to actually, there's no formula to success.
Yes.
But the one thing that we need to let women and young girls know is that you can be in one particular position and be in a completely totally different one tomorrow. Yes. God can change your story, but it takes a lot of work. It takes a lot of work.
It takes
na lazima ujiamini.
Yes.
Lazima ujiamini. Do your part and then God will do the rest. For the events that I'm doing, actually there's a message we received in the morning on, I put up a video of the last event that I was at. Yes. No, a picture, and someone got really pissed. They're like, my message was focus. So she's like, now as we are focusing, can you tell us how you get all these big events in a very, she was kind of like, it's like you're there and then you don't want us to get there. I'm like, my message to her, I responded to her on the post and I said, the only way I've gotten here is because people see what I do. Yes. You see, D, for you to be able to get a job, lazima utoke mahali uko, mtu akuone unapita na unafanya kitu. So for me, I think it's the things that I do with my training, the things that I do with my whenever I go live on Facebook, I always love to motivate. Yes. I love putting up motivational write-ups about my story.
The lives that you do.
Exactly, and everything. So I can't really say I'm a motivational speaker. Someone else aliniuliza hivyo nikamwambia, I don't think I am. It's only that I'm using my story to show people that they can actually do.
Yes. Yeah. To inspire people.
Yeah.
Okay. Somebody somewhere might be watching and interested in either coming to learn your trade, coming to learn makeup, coming to learn every other thing that you do. You've spoken about a school when we started. So take us through the school at Makeup by Rose. What is it that you teach? What are the charges? When are the intakes? Kuna parent anaweza taka kuleta mtu. Kuna mtu mwingine pia kuna job but ametaka kujua beauty. They feel it's a talent they have. They want to take it to the next level. So what is available at Makeup by Rose?
So at Makeup by Rose, so I ran two companies, Makeup by Rose Limited and Rubiela Beauty Limited. Okay. So I had to separate the two. So Makeup by Rose deals with everything makeup. There's the makeup products, professional makeup training, personalized makeup training. By the way, I ran the first makeup school in Kenya.
Awesome.
So we train very many students. Now, now if you want to start the makeup business, I believe in you not only learning the skill, you need to learn the business side as well. Okay. You need to understand, where do I start? Because there's so many things who can do makeup, so many people who can do makeup. So but how do you get started? The industry is big. So for us, we kind of like fill in the gap. We teach you, apart from you having the skill, how is the industry? How do you work social media? How do you begin the career? How do you talk to people? How do you look?
So that when you're done, you've graduated, you step out of school. Exactly. You come out with the full 100. I'm a makeup artist and I know the business way of doing it. This is where to start.
Yes. We've trained very many people who are doing so well.
Who have their own places now.
Wabosha, Maxine Wabosha, Priscilla Kare, Creative Feel. We've trained so many makeup artists.
Creative Feel is your student?
Yes.
Awesome.
Actually, him and Kare trained on the same year, 2017.
Yes, and they're doing so well
and also
out there.
Wabosha, Maxine Wabosha.
What are the charges?
Yes. We have 1 month is 55,000 Kenya shillings. We normally have sponsorships. We have, like right now, we have a 15% off. You pay only 50% for the full month. Right. We train you also how to put together a makeup kit. So not only how to do it, but how do you run it as a business.
Yes.
So what I've done with the business side of the training, it's actually from my experience. It's kind of like I've taken my experience and put it in writing. So I teach you, like, how did I do it? So what I do, I try to avoid my students going through the same things that I went through in the industry, because I went through hell. You know, I was small, umetoka ushago, ujui mtu, and the first thing I remember...
Wengi saizi wanapata soft landing. Tukianza kukaa tuambia watoto ile kitu tumepitia, what I went through until I sat in a studio as a radio presenter, the rejections.
Yeah.
First, there's one who looked at me and told me, you're not radio material.
Oh my gosh.
Yes.
Mimi niliambiwa
saizi mtu anapata Rose yuko atakufundisha kupaka makeup na atakufundisha vile utaanza biashara. Atakufundisha vile utaanza kutengeza pesa. Nobody gave us that chance.
Let me tell you, and this is a problem, and I was actually telling my team I'm going to start doing videos about this. The kind of messages I get, they actually anger me. Mimi ni meru lakini mimi sinanga hiyo asili. Nishaitoa. But sometimes someone will send you a message and you try to get into their mental space, like ulikuwa unafikiria nini ndio uniandikie message kama hii. Someone says I have PAs lakini anakuambia I want to be a PA, this is what I've done, just give me na saizo ameandikia PA message.
Inasomwa na mwenye anataka kuchukua job yake.
Ama mwingine some will even come to my reception wanakataa kutoka. And then because they've seen my story about how people stole from me, the kind of person that I am, wanabeba mtoto. Anabeba mtoto anakuja naye kwa reception. I've had people come to my office, wanaletwa no appointment, nothing. Unasikia anakuja ananiambia mimi stoki hapa, unanilipia nyumba. I can't tell you the number of people nimelipia rent. Ikafika mpaka mahali, no, my manager is really stunned. She takes my phone. No, you're not doing it.
Yes, you're not. For how long?
You go to a point, Mali,
because you become an enabler.
As in mtu anakufanya una feel it's like
anaku guilt trip.
Unasema nini? There's someone who even told me, I have been your fan for this long, I need 50k. Yani you're telling me you can't give me just 50k? I'm always on your posts commenting. I'm like,
nani alimtuma huko ndio umlipe kwa fan wako?
The things, let me tell you, success comes with kidogo.
A lot, si kidogo.
People will hate on you and stuff like that, but
which is fine. Yeah. I got to a point, it's fine. You hate me. Missy wenyu. You hate me. You see, there are even people, you post something on your page and someone will come and write a lot of rubbish.
Yeah.
It will go down.
Yeah.
Me, I was born and raised in Kibra.
Yeah.
Boss tutachafua na kwa hiyo wall. Kabla ni kublock. Nitakwambia tu kweli. Because entitlement ya mtu kukuja kukuambia.
Yeah.
Kwa nini ujibu message zangu? Tangu ingie radio unajisikia. Tangu najisikia. Siishi namba 8 nilitoka. So it gets to a point, no, the real you has to come out. You know? Yeah. And then there's no free airtime. There's no ati kuja unifanyie kitu fulani nitakutaja. Unajua watu wenyu wanakujua.
Yeah.
Even before you saying you want to give me the platform and people know me. Mimi najulikana kule nilisoma, people know my name. Ushago watu wetu, kule niligrow, Kibra. So there's no platform you're giving me that come do my makeup, come do my hair, I will mention you. There's nothing like that. Everything and anything that you're doing right now, Rose, let it make a statement in your account.
Yeah, true.
Let the money show.
Yeah.
There's your time. Ungeamua usiamke kwenda kufanya makeup ya mtu na ulale, umerudisha mwili shukrani.
Yeah.
So if you're not paying me my worth, wachana nayo. It has gotten to that point. And you can never satisfy human beings.
Yeah. Yeah.
Binadamu wataongea. Binadamu atakwambia ulale chini ya kupande kwa mgongo, next akwambie you've not spread yourself nicely.
Yeah.
I want to walk until your head.
Yeah.
So never look back, never go back, never be guilt-tripped by people who will say we've started with you, tumekufuata, tunakusupport, nataka. Hakuna kitu nilikuwekea, unataka nini? You know, people have to learn to humble themselves and respect the places you've been, the struggles you've had, until where you are right now.
True.
If I could give you like 2 minutes to speak to these people in your DM, to speak to these young people who want it overnight, what would you tell them?
You know, sometimes it makes me feel bad. You know, whenever I see those messages, because let me tell you, let me talk about women. There's a power women have now, ajui. And everyone, hakuna venye ulikuja ukapata umetengenezewa kila kitu hivi nyoe barabara. We've gone through, so especially for us who've started kitambo. So if I could speak to the people in my DM, especially how there's even one who sent a message, wanted 5K, alafu chatted with my PA, alafu akasema I have had this number. My PA was like, this is not Rose, this is my PA. She's like, no, put her on the phone. I've known her since she was selling popcorn. I was even her her client, and she was really nasty on the nini. So number one, I'm going to be very candid. I don't owe anyone anything.
Thank you.
Me as Rose and Makeup by Rose. I've paid my dues. There's a day I posted and said I've paid my dues. Watu wakasema umeanza kuringa. I know, you understand what I say when I said I've paid my dues. For me to be here, someone was like, for me to have 2 PAs, ni mimi najua the workload that I have. I want to, nimepitia mahali yenye nimekunywa madawa, nerves, nini. Why should I? And then why should I even be waking up at 3 a.m. if you're not paying me my worth? Kama unilipo achana mimi nilale. I've earned my sleep. So for those in my DM, especially the ladies wanting everything easy, just know it is impossible. It is impossible. You have to work for it. You have to work for it and you have to earn it. I'm not saying people cannot come and see me and stuff like that. You understand? But I'm saying, please, hata kama if you're coming to Makeup by Rose, to follow 2 protocol. Usitake kuruka vitu zingine. Mimi si kuruka. Unaelewa? Mimi si kuruka. Respect my journey, respect my office, respect my business, respect my staff. Kwanza people really disrespect my staff, especially my girls, my PAs. And there's a reason they're there. There's a reason nimewaeka hapo. And the one other thing I want young people to know is for you to get mahali, there's a process. Trust the process. Lazima upitie kwa moto. Sisemi nataka upitie kwa moto yenye nimepitia, lakini by the way hiyo moto unapitia, it's a learning process. I would not be who I am if I did not go through the stuff that I went through.
It prepared you for the Rose you are today.
Exactly. 100%. And me, I love helping people. It's a weakness. I have gotten a team that wanachukuanga simu yangu wananiambia hapana, hautafanya hiyo.
It's good you have such people.
And that lands me in a lot of issues because of that. I feel sorry. And whenever someone sends me a message, I put myself in their shoes very fast because I've been through it, most of the stuff.
Most of them are just corny and lazy.
Yeah, just know, Makeup by Rose is a safe space, number one. Number two, we love everyone. We love women. I love empowering women. But then again, let's just respect the people that work for me. Let's respect my office. Let's respect who I am. I am very humble. Aki mimi, tutaenda, unaona ukinipeleka huko Kibra, tutaenda tunakula, nilikuwa nakula, unaona mtindoa, nilikuwa
naishi umo.
Madondo. Ushakula kwa hizo vibanda, dondo, chapati. Sasa 40 bob.
Unaweza hesabu maragwe supu ndio nyingi.
Na unashinda ukitoa weevils hapo ndani. So for someone, for you to be where you are, hakuna mtu alikurusha ukalanda hapa. There's a process. Kuna ma-issues ulipitia zenye zinge kufanya. Even your voice, I'm sure the way your voice is right now, it's not the way it was 10 years ago. It's ni kama unaendanga ukishapeniwa. Ukilan. So please, people, all I can ask you, be patient. I said, it's a process. Trust the process. Na usitake kuruka steps. and you will get there.
Na ustake ya mtu.
Ya ustake ya mtu.
Ujui mtu alipitia nini. Watu wengine walipitia hiyo moto unasema, alafu kuna wengine walipitia backdoor.
Yeah.
Backdoor itakucost.
Na backdoor you crash very fast.
Very fast. Kuna huyo mbaba na kuentai saizi na kuexcite. It is for a while. Leo ameona D, kesho ataona Rose.
Kabisa.
Kesho atatoka. I mean, young girls are born every other day. Beautiful, younger than you.
How many men are in your DM?
So, thank you. So, and some do not even care that I'm married.
Yeah.
So,
umeona?
So the more you keep sitting back, or the more you keep waiting for that man to come and change your life, he might come. But for how long? How sure are you this person is even clean to be with you? The demons that this person is carrying, you do not know. But for a young girl, you've decided you will not wake up in the morning and toil like the rest of us. Utangoja kuwekwa. Mjini utaekwa lakini kwa muda.
And Dee, can I say something?
Yes.
Social media. Social media, I can say, has helped me to grow my business because of, I have access to everyone.
Yes.
But social media inatupa wasichana. Let me talk about women. Aki, history, this is the other thing. You'll see someone that you went to school with. Leo ako hapa, ana food, anateta, kesho unamuona na range. Aki, please, do not fall for those things. It is impossible. It is impossible.
Ukose chakula kesho upate gari.
Ingekuwa ni hivyo, sisi wote di tungekuwa wapi? This history ya kuona wanawake, eti leo amepigwa picha na Jaguar, kesho na range, kesho na nini. And then everyone, now they start stripping. They go take photos, posting, and because you want people to slide into your DM. Yes. Trust me, they're not there because they respect you. Hizo vitu story ya influencing is a very good thing. Wacha niite jina socialites.
Yes.
The ones that you mna call socialites when you mnafata, please be very careful. It's a fake lifestyle. I have friends who I know when anyhow, and I know how they live, and I know their life on social media.
And you know, nobody puts their sad stories on social media.
No one.
Everybody will show you the good side. Everybody will show you they're doing well.
Leo niko Dubai, kesho niko huko. Who lives like that?
Iyo Dubai umeenda kufanya nini, umefikaje? Those are things you have to ask yourself first. So take your time. Yours will come at God's time. Inasemekana riziki itachelewa, lakini utaipata kwa ule muda. It can delay, but if it's yours at God's time, you will get it. Rose never got here today. She never thought even at once she's going to have the peers she has. She never thought at once she'd have a driver and a whole crew. It has taken blood, sweat,
and tears. And hard work. And here you are. And heartbreaks. Kabisa. Mingi. Mingi. Character development.
All right. When is the next intake for those who want to come to school?
Then we are actually intaking right now.
Okay.
Yeah, for August.
Yes. Sawa. Yes. So your handles, for those who do not follow you on social media?
Makeup by Rose everywhere. I have Rose Ntong'Ondu. My name is very unique. Awezi Kosa. We have Makeup by Rose on Instagram. I'm now on LinkedIn.
Yes.
Facebook everywhere. Auta Tukosa. And by the way, I have people who get back to messages. So don't worry. If you send a message, we don't get back to you today, we'll always get back to you tomorrow.
Is there a number for maybe a parent or someone who wants to call for classes?
Yes.
Just to follow up. Mtu mwingine atakwambia ni mvivu wa kwenda DM kuandika. Is there a number?
Yes, there's a phone number. It's 0721 295 541. So if you're away from Nairobi, if you're outside the country, it's +254 721 295 541.
All right.
Yes.
Thank you. Is there something we've left?
Nothing. Just thank you so much for having me.
Because I told you tunakam kuongea.
Thank you. Thank you so much for having me. And
it's been forever getting you here.
Oh my gosh. Let me tell you, I've been wanting to come. Ask my team. Ni venye ata I was not in the right mental space.
No, you actually reached out to me last week, and I told you I'm away. I'm at an event in I was in Dar es Salaam. Then I came back Mombasa, and it is me to say thank you because you came back to me and said, "Hey chick, you've been looking for me. Saizi niko na time. Thank you so much. Don't stop talking to these young people.
I won't.
Don't stop advising these young women. There's no end to us educating these young people who are either our daughters, our sons. When you can, when the issue is genuine, when you can offer a hand, continue.
Yes, thank
you. There are many who can come to your industry. They don't have the know-how. They don't have someone to support them. When you can, always do that.
Can I say something?
Yes, please.
I've just remembered something my people told me. I'm getting so many. So this is the thing. I spoke about my story. And by the way, the reason I spoke about my story, my personal story, not because I wanted people to go and attack somebody else. I was just speaking about that point yenye nimetoka hapa na nimefika hapa and it can be done. I've gotten so many women coming into my DM asking Rose, talking to me like I'm a counselor, like I'm a therapist. Aki, I am not a therapist. I can talk to you like a sister, like a younger sister, like
you
an
can
older
share
sister.
your journey.
I can share my journey, but this is the other thing. Please usingoje nikwambie kama ni marriage tutoke. I will not advise you like that because I don't know what you're going through. There are so many therapists, and I'm going to put up 2 therapists that people can, even my own therapist, that you can talk to. I talk from a point of my experience. So if you come to me, aki watu wanakuja kwangu wengine wanakuja wanataka niwaambie kama watoke kama wasitoke. Kuna mwingine amekuja kwangu amepigwa, she was raped like for the entire week. Rose, what do? I didn't even know what to say.
So you have people
yeah,
you
so
refer
what I
them
normally do, I will call a doctor and put them on. Because you see, I'm not a professional in that. Mimi
ni jani
yangu. So sitaki kufika mahali mtu aseme Rose, nimeka by Rose aliniambia nitoke. Unaona? So if there are so many therapists around, ata kwa social media, talk to someone. For the women going through something, ata if it's not with a spouse, ata with a family member, ama somebody else, please talk to someone, because hizi ndizo vitu zinafanya watu wajinyonge. You are just telling me about someone who killed herself. Please do not get to the point, especially if you have children, usiache watoto wako. You know, I normally think about my own story, najiulizanga, like when my nerves were not working, when I remember that one time I was sick, mpaka daktari akakuja kwa bed, and my son asked me, "Mami, are you going to die?" That's the day I was like, I am getting out of this bed. Because I asked myself, if I die and leave my kids, what is going to happen to my children? Watakuwa chokora? You know, so as a woman, especially for the women, exactly, talk to someone. If you're going through something, please never get to the point where you want to take your own life. Please talk to someone. Especially in Kenya, the story.
So does it mean women in Kenya have money? This is just banter, you and I.
Kenyan women are hard workers.
Tuko na pesa.
Wanawake tuko na pesa. This is the thing that some men do not understand.
Yes.
Men think that all women have to get a guy holding their hand. Mimi, I have been a sponsor.
You've been holding men's hands.
And nasiku kwa nakana
willingly.
Willingly. But ilifika mahali nikakoniwa mtu wangu. Nona, ilifika mahali nikacharazwa. So you see, this is the thing with the women. I'm not saying if you're in a good position and the guy is not in a good position, do not assist him. Lakini the red flags zinakuanga hapo. Yes. Ukipatanga stories, oh, sijui what happened. Kama if the man is too comfortable taking, that's a very huge.
Usiache hata take mara ya pili.
Because if let's say for example umepatana dio in your position that you are, alafu umepata mtu mwenye ana kitu, mwanzishe biashara, run with it. If you get a man who actually knows how to do it, he will run with it, alafu akuja akusupport.
Yes.
Not sasa unashinda ngapa, inaanguka unamwonyesha
wengine, mimi si mama yake.
Wacha niseme kitu, tusikuwe wajinga, wanawake tusikuwe washenzi.
That's it. Ladies and gentlemen, it's a wrap. Makeup by Rose Ntong'Ondu has been here, spoken to us, educated us. I love it. Bless you, girl.
Thank you, Mama. Bless you too.
Peace out. See you on Thursday.
Situmepiga mdomo hapa.
Tumeenda. It's actually 1 hour. It is.